Goals. Welcome to the oven.
Welcome to Inferno. LA is back in summer.
This is Dante's Inferno.
It's like 90 degrees already in Hollywood.
I didn't even open the blinds today because I was like, I've had it.
No, you have to really keep it tomb cold in your place right now. It has to be total darkness because we're in a fucking heat wave in LA. There's a red flag warning.
About fire?
Yeah. Pray.
Let it burn. Just do it.
Oh my God.
I'm like, just end it already.
I don't want an Inferno on Halloween.
I mean, I don't want that either, really.
I want crisp. I'm wearing a sweater.
You're defying gravity.
I took this. I came in a wife beater, but I came with this and I put it on as soon as I walked in because I was like, you know what? I'm just still going to promote fall.
Be fall. Be the fall you wish to see in the world.
But it's hard. It's hard when every
day is a struggle.
They take everything from us every day. Every week it's a new horror.
They really do.
And I've really been positive about LA recently.
This makes it hard to be that way.
It just got me in the ground. I was just shoving leaves in my mouth, dry leaves, and soot.
Just feeling really devastated that, like, I have a variety of blazers and longer jackets and coats, in fact, that I would love to wear.
You're a blazer girl.
I am more of a fall girl than I like to let on.
No, you kind of promote summer, but you're actually...
I'll get down with summer, but my heart lies in fall.
You're goth.
And I want a chance to layer. I really want a chance to have a dramatic coat.
Well, I'm sorry that's not going to happen.
I know. Believe me, I'm dealing with a lot of grief over it now.
It's Miss Oven for you.
They're like, you're a summer slut.
Yeah.
It's LA.
It's LA, baby.
And I don't love it.
No, it's just what
it's causing like dysphoria.
Seasonal dysphoria.
I have it.
That's just climate change.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the movie A League of Their Own, when the bus driver quits and the like mom of the baseball team is like, sir, you can't leave us, and he throws
dirt in her face
and sand and leaves into her face. That feels like that's LA with me.
Yeah,
where I'm going, sir, no, you can't leave us, and then LA just turns around and throws dirt in my face. That was crazy. Like
10 years ago or more, there was a really brutal heat wave in early-ish October, and it was 108 degrees. I was working in the Valley at the time, and it was because I was taking any old job I could get, and I was working as, what's the thing where you listen and you type out everything that's
transcriber?
A transcriber for like a short-lived reality TV show called Shedding for the Wedding. That was like on CW. Yeah, it was like fat couples compete to lose weight to see who can get their wedding paid for.
That was only 10 years ago.
12. 13.
Okay.
2011.
Oh, 14.
A long time.
Yeah.
And that job, it doesn't even exist anymore because AI can do it.
Yeah.
But, which is good because it was a truly hellish job. But it was also hot in the Valley.
I thought
my story.
I thought you were gonna say you were like listening to like crime tapes or something for some reason, like a court thing.
No, I was listening to like fatties just doing mundane things and then having to like talk about the challenges and
it was 108 degrees
outside. Inside, it was all the blinds were drawn.
Oof.
And it was just dark in there.
That's LA hell.
No, it was true. It was the bowels.
I've never felt this heat in LA this late into the game, though.
No, I can't remember. That felt shocking. And now this is, yeah.
It's a little spooky.
It's getting weird.
Getting weird, but you know what? Then Thanksgiving is on its way, and I love Thanksgiving. I love the holidays.
Are you traveling for Thanksgiving?
No. Or Christmas. That. I'm only leaving to go to Michigan this weekend for Simon's. The Haas Brothers mid-career, if you are in Detroit area or near the Cranbrook Museum, I think Bloomfield Hills.
Yes.
There is an incredible opportunity on Sunday night, November 2nd, to go see the Haas Brothers mid-career retrospective show at the Cranbrook. It's a retrospective on their entire career up until this point.
It's beautiful.
It's insane. It's huge. There's multi-rooms. It's got everything. It's like a dreamland. Come see it. Elizabeth Cott of Two Niche fame will be there as
Michigan's
a
finest.
Michigan's
EK
finest.
will be in attendance. I spiritually will be there.
You will be there in spirit. Maybe we're going to have Lara come out one of those like surrogate robot things.
Oh my God. I would love that.
But it's going to be fun. Come see it because it's going to be traveling too. So it'll be in New York and Austin. So you'll have chances to see it on the go. But
Simon showed us videos of it and it is epic.
It's crazy. I'm really proud of them.
It's crazy what they've done.
I know. They started it when they were like 25. Like they were
God love
l'enfant terrible.
I remember working in Venice in 2015, and that was kind of when they started getting like press.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, these Haas brothers.
Who are they?
Who do they think they are?
These twins.
Just making their art. And now, look.
I know. No, it's crazy. So come see it. The next chance you'll be a old career retrospect when they're older.
Or like maybe like a three-quarter
career. But this is big. So come see it, Michiganders. And I've never been to Michigan. I'm excited to have
I really love Michigan. I think it's beautiful. You're going to get fall.
No, I'm going.
You're going to get coats.
I'm going to a cider place with Elizabeth.
Get cider. Wear some coats.
I'm wearing coats. It's going to be overcast when we land.
Oh my God.
Excited. I'm really... I've always been intrigued by Michigan. It Follows is very Michigan. It takes place in Detroit.
Detroit is great too, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Remember when we almost went?
When I went there. I know. We came so close.
We came so close, but we couldn't make the grade.
We came so close, and I probably would have made some decisions
differently
in Detroit that could have maybe haunted me or made me happy. We don't know because we never went.
Oh,
I got a little too excited. I reached out to an ex.
Oh, you were
I was about to be like, come to the show. But then, I also was like, tell your friends. Because I think like 40 people bought tickets to that show.
You were like, it was both let's get into trouble, but also please bring your friends. Because we need people to come see us.
When I reflect on it, I do feel a little roll-sick Britani about the whole thing.
That's okay.
But we've all had moments like that.
He's sexy.
And ultimately it didn't happen. So I was marked safe from
wasn't
Detroit
that like
in that moment.
Wasn't that like post a year after it was 2021? Yeah. We were coming out of the fog of the pandemic. You were a little squirrely.
No, it was before that.
No, it was after. I remember.
With Love and Light, I think it was before.
All right. Maybe it was before, but I think it was after. Because Detroit was, I think it was like 20, I think it was well into the pandemic. I swear, doll.
No, I'm just trying to remember what I'm shaken by.
Time is just really flux.
It just doesn't exist really and truly. But I'm just remembering a chain of events that had to do with this specific incident. And I'm like, if it was after, I'm especially kooked the fuck out for calling this person. But you know what? It doesn't even matter because it never even happened. It's fine.
I think he's, if I remember correctly, he's a hottie.
He's really hot.
So
I don't know. I can't speak to now.
I don't blame you. But yes, Cranbrook Museum, come see. But no, and then I'm only going to Art Basel. That's it. I'm not going. Only going to Art Basel. But I'm staying in LA for Christmas, which is my favorite thing to do in the world.
I know. I'm going to stay here too.
It's the best. It feels like the rapture happened. It's tangerine vibes. I love it.
Okay. Well, Q4,
what are you going for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to go to London.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm going to be in London town.
Before you tell me about that, Real Housewives of London is apparently a huge slay. And I think we should,
I know. Don't even say it.
But I think it's operating at another level.
I think it is too. I've seen friends posting clips.
Where the girl's like, they have trust, fucker, about her kid. Like, there's an American woman that's like a kook on it, I think. We might have to invest at some point.
We'll take a look into it.
So you're going to London.
I'm going to go to London.
I've done Thanksgiving in London. It's great.
I'm really excited. I've never been.
All right. Who are you going with?
I'm going to visit my friend Jason.
Oh my God. The toast of London himself.
Darling, everyone's in London right now.
That's so fun. Oh, you don't have to tell me where he lives, but
I can tell you offline.
Yeah, but that's so exciting. How long? A week?
I think like 10 days. I really have not bought tickets in a timely fashion, so
it's going to be cold.
No, I'm excited about that. This is where I get to do coats, but I also I'm literally in a place of Googling like how to dress in the rain because I literally don't know.
It'll probably be rainy some days, but I think like if I remember, because I've spent 2 Thanksgivings in London now.
Oh my God, a season travel.
It's just chilly. It's dark as fuck, so get ready for that.
No, I'm ready.
Are you going to fly to New York and then to London?
I'm trying to go direct, but right now I'm in a crisis point, I'll have to say, because I've collected enough points to cover the trip, but also there's no chance of, I don't think there's any chance of an upgrade.
Why?
Because I don't know. There's just not.
Not even business?
No, business costs like $9,000 minimum. So that's off the table. Premium costs like $3,200 one way. That's fucking off the table. You think I'm going to pay that to sit up? Get a fucking life. Then it's like main cabin, not even main cabin select where you get the extra 6 inches. It's like fucking peasant.
It's steerage.
It's peasant. It's peasant level.
It's covered wagon.
And I'm like, do I blow all my points on just a peasant seat? That doesn't feel good to me.
No.
What feels good, but what doesn't also feel good is paying like thousands of dollars for a peasant seat.
Is there a way you can, does it change at all if you break up the flight? Like
it's more expensive if you break up the flight. One way, a one way there ended up being like $800, but the one way back was $3,200 for like peasant seat.
What are you going to do?
For they just tape you to a seat and they go, I wish you luck.
Can you do another airline?
There's like very limited.
I'm sorry to say.
It's looking grim.
You have to figure out a way.
No, I'm going to figure it out. I'm figuring it out today.
You need to get a pod.
There's just no way.
Maybe
I have to suck and fuck.
You need to have magical thinking right
hours.
now and just fucking go into this and be like,
call American Airlines.
You need to call them and be like, absolutely not.
I'm executive platinum. What can you do for me in this situation?
You need to be delusional. Okay. You need to go in. Don't be not in a place of like.
Not rude.
No. You need to be charming, delusional. Just like a little like, I'm laying it all out there. I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve.
Put yourself in my shoes.
And just like, is there any way? Like, I need to try to figure this out.
I think I have some system-wide upgrades in my account, but I think those can only be used for certain flights. Like, right. I don't think you're just guaranteed. And also, those are great, but kind of shitty because which I would take it, if they only upgrade you 1 class ahead. So if you're in main cabin, you just only get premium. You'd have to buy premium to then get upgrade. But it's just crazy. Why is everything so expensive?
Premium seats are in American. Are they like how it is in Delta, where it's like basically like an old first class seat?
Yeah, they like go. That's
back. Better than nothing.
It's better than nothing, but it's also like I hate you. I'm really angry when I'm in premium. I know, not as angry as I am in just a regular seat with no extra leg.
If that's the way it has to be, then you might have to just take that.
I understand that. Yeah, I'm ready to make that sacrifice.
I mean, I've flown transatlantic and steerage, and it's not.
I've done it.
It's not bad.
It's fine. I go into a fugue state, and I just accept that's what it is.
Are you gonna? You haven't booked your tickets yet.
No, but I have some reservations on hold.
So what time of day do you get in?
Probably around like 2
p.m.
Mm-hmm.
I would just stay up until you get like power through and then crash. Yeah. I was going to say, because when the last time I went, my parents and I went separately for my sister and her husband and his family. And it ended up being I almost tore the family apart with my drunken.
Was this your Segway trip?
No, that was sobriety. This was my trip where I like tried to bring a guy home and I almost got into a fist fight with the cab driver. Okay, yeah. My dad had to pay him off.
You were raw. You were fucking
I tried to bring a man home to where my family and my in-laws were staying in Notting Hill at our Airbnb. I was like we're gonna fuck in the house that my mom.
We're gonna have.
And he literally said
old-fashioned gay sex.
And the man literally said to the guy, I don't even remember, he was some poor British guy. He was literally like, "Sir," to my dad, "I didn't know this is a family. Like, I'm so sorry, sir."
No, they were awake.
I was like, whatever. What?
They were awake?
My dad was waiting at the door for me.
I'm crying.
My mom was like, "Oh, she is coming home."
No, your mom knew you were in the land of gin and tonics.
My brother-in-law's younger brother, who's straight, went with me to Heaven, the big gay nightclub there, and like he's a good sport. But like at a certain point, he was like, "Carey, we gotta go. It's like 3 a.m." And I went, "I know the city. You go." And he was like, "All right." So he left me there. I found a guy. I was like, "Come back to my place."
What time did you come back?
5. Flying home in a black London cab. I didn't have money. I didn't have any money on me. I was so fucking broke. And the cab driver was driving around in circles around the neighborhood until someone would offer money.
Oh my God.
And I was like, fuck yeah.
What about
like
the guy you were with? He didn't have money?
No, he was a scrub too. But my poor dad was like waiting out, like smoking a cig, just waiting for his son. And then he graciously offered some pounds. And I didn't get sober for another year and a half. My poor family. Anyway, don't do that. Life. But
I'm not going to do that.
But we got in the morning and we just slept all day and it was so cozy. And we woke up in the darkness. And we went to a pub for dinner.
So cozy.
It's really cozy.
I really do fuck with the English breakfast too in a huge way.
If you got it with a spoon.
Like a blood sausage.
But Jake will take you all to Jason will take you to the
I'm so excited. It's going to be really fun. I just have to book and just like grin and bear it when it comes to flights.
Well, happy for you.
Thanks, Dole. I really appreciate your happiness and your support.
Your support through all of this.
It's crucial.
It's crucial. You should pop by Kensington for me.
I will.
Just pop by and see.
We're probably going to pod while I'm there. I'll come in, phone in remote.
Okay.
Because there will likely be stories to cover.
Oh, yeah.
I think that, I don't know if they play RHOSLC during that week.
We'll figure it out.
I know.
Well, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm not doing anything fun but no, I am having my two amazing friends, John Hill and Eric Maxwell, who we went to Fire Island with, are coming from New York for Thanksgiving. So we're having a little gay Thanksgiving together.
Wait, speaking of John Hill, I just saw that Victoria Beckham was on his show.
She loves him.
I just watched her Netflix docuseries.
Is it good?
I could not love a person more than I love Victoria Beckham.
I need to watch.
I love, like, I feel such intense parasocial love for her. And I'm like, we'll be friends.
She seems delightful.
I feel like we already are friends because I buy Victoria Beckham makeup.
She's cheeky.
She's so funny.
She's really funny, and I just support her, and I believe her.
I believe in her and David's love.
Oh, yeah.
They've been together for so long, and it does seem like they genuinely enjoy each other's company.
Wait, apparently, is it true that he used to, like, jump out the window when they were dating in Spice Girls, like, to hide from... So no, it was like a secret, their relationship, and he's like, I heard he like had to crawl out a window once.
His documentary was on Netflix, I think it was on Netflix also, was interesting because it covered a lot of their relationship and just how intense it was.
Don't lie, right? That's be honest.
Yeah.
When she was like, I'm a working class girl. I think she was pretty middle class.
She wasn't like poor, but
she wasn't like him.
She was not from like a wealthy background. No. She's worked very hard to get where she is. And she had to break into the snobbish fashion world and really prove herself.
She did.
And she talks about how she ran out of, like, her business was not profitable. Victoria Beckham, like, her line, she went into like tons of debt. I think David invested a lot in her business, but the way she was running things was just from a place of true spend. And then she had to go to like a private financier and be like, will you invest in this business and like help me get it on track? Like, I know it can be. And he was like, sure. And then looked at all the books and he was like, the money that she was spending was out of control. She was like, we'd pay to fly a chair from one side of the country to another. Like, they would pay. I was like,
she was in a place
she was in a place
Imperial Spice Girl fame. Like, I've just always.
She's like, no one would say no to me. So she spent. And I said, girl,
she does well now, right?
Yeah. I think what they did is.
Do you like her stuff?
I haven't really like gotten into the clothes that much, but her beauty brand is so fucking
Really?
good. Yeah. Her beauty brand is great.
She has
and
great
her
skin.
perfumes are really good too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
She do male?
One that unisex.
I might have to look into it.
You should check it out.
Do they go into what's going on with her son and Nicola?
No, but I was like, Nicola is a bitch. That's my big takeaway.
They're an evil family.
It's an evil billionaire family.
I'm very interested right now in the Selena Gomez, Brooklyn, and Nicola Beckham falling out.
What's happening? They were felled in one point?
They were like
their bosom
inseparable
buddies?
Trio for a while. But they didn't go to her wedding, Selena's wedding, and they had a falling out. And then I don't think this is that fair, but people were pointing out that Selena has like swooped in on many of her girlfriends' exes. But I think that's just famous people date each other.
It's a limited pool.
I think that's like a little massage, but I am interested in what's going on. Maybe they just thought Selena was annoying.
Maybe they were like, damn, her vibes are rancid.
Maybe but they seem repellent too. Like Nicola has repellent energy.
I'm really sad that.
Yeah, me too.
Because, I mean, I know it's a show. They're like performing for the cameras to some extent, but it does seem like they are a close-knit family, the Beckhams.
Harper 7?
Harper, she's in the doc.
That sounds like a robot name.
I know. And then her other son, Romeo.
Ooh. How many are there? There's
Cruz, Romeo, Beckham.
Romeo's hot.
They're all hot.
I mean, look at their parents.
I know. Also, I'm just dying to know like what plastic surgery Victoria's had, because she's 52 and I literally was like, she's 35.
I'll be looking into it. Maybe I feel like there's a way you could be friends with her. You probably have.
I just don't even feel like it's that crazy to say.
No. Do they live in London?
Yeah, I'll find her. That's the key.
I mean, your friend is
I'll just go find her, and I'll be like, it's me.
And she'll be like, all right, doll.
Also, she's so tiny. I've never been friends with such a tiny person.
To me, she's just someone that wears blazers without tucking her arms in the sleeves. She wears it over her shoulders. That's just when I envision her, I just imagine her without. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but she didn't really feature that.
I know, but I've seen her in those looks many times.
Totally.
But I'm sure that would be hard for her to have her as a mother-in-law, to give Nicola some grace. Like,
I'm not showing her a shred of grace.
I mean, I won't either, but I do think it's probably...
I think it would be...
two alpha women coming together.
You would be so lucky to have her as a mother.
No, of course.
You're just like, let's talk fashion,
but if
makeup.
you're two alpha women and you come together and Nicole is like, I think she's the only girl in her family, it's probably a lot. Brooklyn is the apple of her eye. The firstborn. He's a flop too, though.
It's two kind of flop children. What do they even do with their lives? Posh and Beck's, like, they're hard workers.
He did an incredible photography book where
he did his like blurry elephant photos. God love him.
God love him. He's just a stupid
I don't know how you even become like a successful person with parents like that. Like, I feel like it's probably hard.
I say this, it's easy to say this now, like in my shoes, but if I had parents that famous and that successful and like ubiquitous, I would maybe do like a low-key life and like go to college and just do my own thing. That's because I'd be like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
I'm not going to, like, if I break into the business, everyone's going to be like, oh, you're a fucking Nepo kid. So I should just like become a doctor. And like,
I don't know what I would do. You just don't have any like hard edges to brush up against, which I do think shapes you in a way. And when you're born into that much wealth and privilege, you just immediately don't have that. So it really takes some sort of like inner guidance. Or
I joined the Marines. I literally watched Boots, and by the end of Boots, Simon and I were both like,
"You're like, we're Marines.
We should have gone to boot camp."
I would love to go to boot camp or like get sent there as a punishment. You get so jacked and ripped.
That's kind of in your wheelhouse. But I
would love to learn how to do one push-up.
No, same. But it's like such propaganda. But by the end of it, I was like, God, boot camp looks great.
No, I fall for any sort of military propaganda represented on film. Yeah. I'm literally like, everyone's hot. This is amazing.
I could have been a repressed gay in the military. That'd be fun.
Yeah. You could have been an American hero.
Yeah.
Or you would have had your fucking legs blown off and come back and killed your wife.
And have had to kill civilians and not fun. What was I gonna say? Well, I'll be watching it. And I also wanted to discuss the Gooning article really quick.
Oh my God, yeah.
Last week, Harper's Bazaar, I think his name is Harper's Magazine, sorry. Daniel Lolitz, I think is the name.
Is that the writer's name?
Let me check his name.
There was an article in Harper's that was all about Gooning.
Daniel Kolitz.
And it's shaken me to my core.
The Goon Squad.
He really dives into the world of kind of
straight
professional
straight gooning, though. He
the true gooners.
Well, he discusses he really goes into the gooning world and how since COVID it's exploded, and the male loneliness in quotes. He does discuss, he says there's a vibrant, less sinister gay gooning world, but I'm focusing more on the heterosexual gooning world.
We've done the journalistic work on this podcast to explore the vibrant and less sinister gay gooning world. And I do think we did our version of a 60 minutes kind of expose on that.
Shout out to
Hot Mark Zuck
for coming on.
This is a different wheelhouse. This is not in our wheelhouse, straight gooning. And so it was interesting to learn about.
I was truly shaken. So it's basically he just discusses the world of mutual masturbation of these self-described heterosexual men whose their sexuality sort of is self-described heterosexual, but leaning into bi-curious,
they're pornosexuals. So they get all their sexual gratification and needs met from just watching porn and gooning and masturbating for hours.
And often
and
together.
Not coming, really. And then there's chat rooms or discords where they can all jerk it together and make playlists for each other and just chafe.
And they have kind of loving, tender rapport with each other. They say I miss you. They're it's interesting that how fluid their sexuality is in this realm where they're sort of leaning into hetero flexible kind of male, they're into the idea of dominating another male online. And
do they ever see each other's faces?
Well, so at one point he goes, this was the craziest part. He talks to a 50-something-year-old gooner, longtime gooner veteran, who arranges in-person gooner jerks, mutual JO sessions and he was in a hotel in Jersey City in a cloudy, gloomy day. He takes the train in from New York, goes to this...
That's what I imagine. The only thing I imagine goes on in Jersey City.
Yeah, you just goon in a group of 20 men in one hotel room, and they have fleshlight openings everywhere where you can just pass around fleshlights and jerk together, come together. Maybe, obviously, that comes after hours and hours, or maybe never happens, but you just pass around fleshlights. And the guy was the gooner said to the writer, Daniel, he was you're not, basically he was you're not invited, by the way, just letting you know. And Daniel's I didn't want to be invited. Yeah. But he does fearlessly go into a gooning. He goons. He
tries his hand at a goon.
That's real journalism.
Yeah.
That's, you go into the trenches, you walk into the void, and you goon with people and you share porn.
You attempt to goon.
And he wasn't really successful, but he tried it, and I really appreciated that.
Because these goons are seeking nirvana of sorts, where I guess after masturbating for hours and hours, you kind of just reach a blissed out state of not coming.
It's psychedelic.
It's tantra is basically kind of what they're doing in a way.
No, you do. I've edged for hours and been what is my life?
Solo?
Yeah.
I'm goal oriented. You know, I mean, I'm let's do this and get
that feels more female, practical. Yeah. Men are more emotional. And
well, also, I guess if I had a dick, I'd probably be edging right now.
But I've been there before where you're sort of you're just back in my New York hangover days where I'd just be
when you're horny, when you're hungover
hangover
and
horny.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, you're like, what am I doing with my life? And
Yeah.
you are sort of like, you come back to reality and you're like, I'm not a person. I'm chafe.
Mm-hmm.
I am become chafe. But
Chafe O'Donnell.
But this is kind of, he's sort of like, this is a new sexuality. Like, this is like a new...
It's emerging. But what was also interesting is like, because the explosion of gooning as a practice and like in the culture, he does say was like kind of during the pandemic.
Right.
And then in groups, I think, didn't he say a lot of the age range are boys and men that were like in high school or college during the pandemic?
Yeah.
That's a big, but...
It's like 19-year-olds to like middle
and
age.
then he describes how it kind of goes into like we all goon in one way or another. And I was like, I literally goon on Net-a-Porter. What I'm doing on there is not so different.
I think it's just like sort of when we're just endlessly scrolling and like
I can go into an online goon shopping that's hours out of my life. And there's no even like chafe.
We're kind of becoming like cyborg. You know, I think that's what he's saying is like we're sort of entering this like lost...
a relationship with the screen.
That's just transhuman in a way. But there's one really just harrowing part where he talks to one 19-year-old gooner who like brought another fellow 19-year-old into the gooning fold. And that person like immediately went off the rails. Like he went off the rails very quickly. He put
blackout tape and curtains on all the windows.
Basically like tinfoil on the windows.
He went bug mode.
He never left his room. He pissed on the floors instead of using the bathroom because he just like was like, I have to keep gooning. And he would goon for days on end and just like come, and there'd just be like cum stains everywhere. It was just like this hoarder.
Because it's goon cave. Your goon cave is like your...
It's piggery. But he also, I think, went to like a mental health. I think he was...
Yeah, that's 5150.
I think he was 5150, right? Isn't that what they were talking about?
I don't think he never found out what happened to him, but he imagines that he's now 5150. But who even knows?
And what was that line about that you sent me about like...
It was like gooning also has like the basis, the kind of thesis of gooning
if there's any
degradation.
Yeah.
So it's like basically you are entering a space where you're just jerking all day and not coming, and then you're getting kind of dommed by other gooners online or just like e-girls or like the whole thing is like you're so pathetic, like you're a loser, and then you're just kind of like gooning to that even. Yeah,
and they send each other porn and they try to like encourage these states, but this quote is, if there is any coherent message to the sprawling folk art practices of goon world, it is this: kill yourself.
I was like, so true.
It's ego death.
But also like that can be applied to any sort of like, even my online shopping habits feel very kill yourself coded at the end of the day.
I think that's really what social media is just telling us to do anymore, is just like, you are nothing and you're a pig. And
that's the eventuality, because you can't get anything out of it, really. What can you ever get out of it? You're not going to get closeness, intimacy, warmth, connection, like real meaningful connection with another human being out of scrolling on your phone or being on the computer. Like,
no, like TikTok, I'm gooning, like I just goon for hours on TikTok, and I feel like it like wants me to be a whole, and not in a sexual way.
It might feel like I might experience like ejaculation when I buy a pair of boots, but then it's over, and then there's no choice but to goon once again until I can come and buy something. It's like and then it's just kill yourself, because you'll never have enough. There's always going to be something else. There's always another hour to goon. Gooning is truly never ending, because you're never supposed to come.
It's a very American.
I would love to know what gooning is like in Europe or Asia.
I think it's like, are we just gooning until oblivion now?
I guess I'm waiting for something to happen that makes us all stop gooning. But what would that be?
No, the Pandora's box is
nuclear war.
Nuclear war. But the end of the article, the best part about this was Daniel Kolitz wrote it with a lot of compassion, I think, and very unbiased. Like very, he didn't judge. He wasn't judgmental. He wasn't
funny, honest.
He was honest. He was funny. It's like true journalism, just true, like zero bias going into it and just writing like a fly on the wall and just like experiencing it. And it ends with a little hope though. Like he sort of ends like with some hope that one day like they'll leave the goon cave and like go out into the world and realize like it's in-person like, you know what I mean? In-person interaction is more fruitful. You can goon in person.
You really could.
I think the gooning in person in a hotel is like more fruitful and spiritually nourishing than being in like a cave where you piss on the floor, you know?
Totally.
But I finished it and was like, this needs to win the Pulitzer. Seriously. I was like, this is such an article of our time. This sums up our era so well.
No, it's really great.
This is like the article of the 2020s.
I think everyone should be asking themselves, how do I goon? Because I think everyone is kind of gooning on some level.
Yeah, like, anyway. Well, this is, read it if you haven't. It's on Harper's Magazine. But let's get into our real, how I goon is watching these ladies.
And that actually does create connection.
Yeah, community.
Laughs.
I'm Carey.
I'm Lara.
And you're listening to Sexy, Unique,
Goonfast.
Gooncast. Salty Utah Goons.
This was a big old episode.
This is a
juicy
54-minute long episode.
Yeah.
It's a crossover that I didn't mind.
I didn't mind either, and it actually made me say, perhaps I'll watch Below Deck.
If nothing else, for Captain Jason.
Is it Below Deck Down Under? Or just another Below Deck?
I forgot.
Somewhere.
He's all over the place.
Okay.
It's a yacht of horrors.
The ladies gather at the
first
airport.
We open up in the most incredible opening where it's just like shot like slow-mo black and white shots of the yacht in chaos. You hear echoing sound bites of the ladies fighting, and then it ends with a stuffed animal and a man's voice saying, "Go to bed, baby. You are so loved. Loved, loved, loved."
I can't deal with like the artsy
I like it.
Intro. Yeah. It just like, like, let's get into it. Let's get into the meat.
I think they do it really well with this franchise specifically.
They do. They take creative liberties.
There's one moment where you hear Captain Jason saying, "Mayday, mayday, person overboard," which I'm sure that's like a joke.
Yeah. But... So the ladies are at the airport and Bronwyn texts Whitney that she's not going to make her flight, but she'll meet at the boat.
Whitney goes, "I am wondering if she will actually come. She is damned if she does and damned if she doesn't come."
She says, "We've all read the papers and it's bad.
It's really bad."
The ladies are off to Canouan, which I'm like, Canouan's really random.
Wait, this flight was so harrowing. They go to Newark, then they go to Barbados, which I've been to Barbados. It's really far. Like, it's basically Venezuela. Like, it's as far south as you can get.
It's
almost.
Far.
And
they're also leaving at like midnight.
Yeah.
So you get maybe like a 5-hour flight to Newark, and then you have to wake up, get on another flight to Barbados. They weren't in lie flat.
Imagine spending those 15 hours next to Britani.
I saw recently that Britney's the oldest one out of all of them.
She's 54. I mean, she looks great.
Canouan, when they arrive, I was like, this is fake.
You think it's a set?
I was like, where are all the people? Did you notice there are no people in Canouan? It was like the Truman Show.
Can we Google where Canouan is exactly? Okay, so it's near Barbados. It's lower than Barbados.
It's far.
It's far. It's below the Virgin Islands, the British Virgin Islands, Little St. James. It's near Trinidad and Tobago. It's far. It did look empty. It was
Where is it? Where's Canouan?
It's down. It's down. There it is. It's in the Grenadines.
It's fake to me.
We'll say that to a Canouanian.
Canouanian. It feels like it's one of those islands. Like, do you ever see on some airplanes I'm on, they'll run ads for St. Kitts?
Yeah.
Which is just like, I guess, an island that you can get some sort of citizenship, like, that probably grants you like tax exempt status or something. But it feels like one of those, which is just like people took land, like a bank bought this land and was like, it's Canouan now.
They're all havens. I mean, you have to really pay attention to those pre-flight videos because they tell you things. You
can learn so much about a pre-flight video. I'm haunted by St. Kitts.
Yeah. I'm worried about all these islands right now with that hurricane.
I know. Pray for Canouan.
Pray for Jamaica. Jesus Christ.
I know.
It was a hurricane. It was a Category 5.
It's crazy. Did you see the meteorologist? There was like a meteorologist in New York or somewhere that was like reading the stats of the hurricane, like being told in real time. And he was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like it shook him.
It's not good. It's not good. So they land in this empty island. Maybe everyone was just like, the island was made aware that these women were coming and they were like, everyone needs to evacuate.
They said, take cover.
They said, please
close the blinds and lock the doors.
Yeah, they were all in like bunkers as they passed by because these women are a terror group. They
are piled into 2 vans to get to the yacht. And you hear Lisa go, isn't this where all the billionaires go?
She goes, this is where all the billionaires go. And the driver goes, it's a billionaire's playground. I was like, of course she wants to know.
I don't really want to ever hear an island described as a billionaire's playground because my mind just goes right to sex trafficking.
Sex trafficking and like
child.
And like doomsday bunker.
Yeah, I'm like, that's dark.
Creepy. They get to the boat and it's run by the below deck crew. Captain Jason, who's He's sexy.
Really hot. Him and Heather have history.
They fucked, right?
They've had to have fucked.
Or like at least fooled around.
She's jerked it.
I want to jerk it. He's into yoga. I'm into it.
Flexible.
I bet he's into tantra.
Why not?
And it's run by Chief Stew Daisy, who's an Irish lass.
She is a good vibe.
She's a good old time. And then their chef, who we find out later is Ben, who is very angry.
He's an angry man.
He's like flipped out before, and he's like not a stand-up. He's not a stand-up guy.
I don't think it's good for him to be in like a windowless hull of a ship.
It's burnt
for
that movie
hours
with Bradley Cooper.
I know that movie. I haven't seen it, but I can imagine it, and he is exactly that.
He had like a very tumultuous friendship with Kate. What's her name from Traders? She was like the original Chief Stew on Below Deck. Kate Chastain.
Kate Chastain.
Who's really funny, but he's a creepy guy, I think.
Yeah, I don't like it. This got me, like, when I was watching the episode, I then had to pause and do like
into goon.
I was like, it's time to goon. I gooned to yacht research because I had read an article a long time ago that was maybe in the New Yorker or something about kind of the yacht convention where everyone goes to purchase super yachts. And got semi-familiar with the hierarchy of super yachts, and it's all about how long yours is. And it's like basically just a dick measuring contest.
It's men.
But I remembered that Giorgio Armani had like a really chic yacht. And so then I had to goon to Armani's yacht. And then I reached my state of Nirvana, which was yacht snobbery, and decided that this below deck yacht is nothing to me.
It's a piece of shit.
It's a real piece of garbage.
I mean, some of them,
in every way, shape, and form.
Isn't Bezos' yacht like $400 million or something?
Probably. But it's all about how long. I don't even think it's necessarily how much the yacht costs, but it's like how long it is.
How long is your yacht? Girth doesn't matter. It's all about length.
But I really am into yacht gays. Like, I think that that's where the fun.
Well, you should watch Below Deck because there's some gay groups that come in, and some of them are.
I think I know someone that's going to be on Below Deck this season.
Like as a guest?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to say it.
No, don't say it. But apparently Giorgio Armani had a yacht. He had a yacht. And then Valentino bought a yacht that was longer than his yacht. So then he got mad and had to buy an even longer yacht. And I just like
This is gay warfare.
This is gay Italian warfare.
Maritime battles.
Absolutely.
I mean, Barry Dillard's yacht is like...
Famously.
A
yacht I long for.
I'd love to like go missing on that yacht. Feels like it's in the cards for me.
It feels like right to just... go missing on a yacht.
But I'm also afraid of the sea. I'm a bit afraid.
A yacht just sank off the Italian coast like earlier.
Shit happens on yachts, and you're in international
one guy
waters.
was like allegedly killed. Like a yacht there was a article in Wired about looking into this. Oh, I guess it was more of like a sailboat kind of yacht. But a billionaire guy, his boat sank and pretty much everyone perished.
Oh
and God. It was like very strange.
So they get there. I'm going to look. You need to send me the thing about the missing, the whole boat went missing.
I will send you my entire Goon playlist of yacht research.
Because I'm just not a boat person.
You haven't been on the right boat.
All right.
And that's the tea.
Okay.
I'm telling you, once you get on the right boat.
I'd like to go on Kevin's boat.
He doesn't even have it anymore.
All right.
He doesn't live here.
All right.
We don't know. I don't know anyone. Oh, I know one person with a boat right now, but it's not the boat. You don't want to go on that boat.
I just want to get like Natalie Wooded.
You stick with me. I'll make sure you live.
All right. So they get there. Heather really makes everyone know that she and Jason are close.
Mm-hmm.
She and Jason and Whitney spent a week together. Probably like Whitney and her probably like three-wayed with him.
The Wild Rose was like, if there's no penetration, it's not cheating.
It's not incest. If
Justin will understand.
Mm-hmm.
Angie K is greeting all the staff. And she's going, I love you so much to every single person. And Lisa goes, she's going back through. She needs attention.
Oh, shut up.
They are really like, they're at a new level with like talking shit. Because in their interviews, Lisa goes, any chance I have to go on a boat? I'm like, yes, this will be good for Angie because she's usually in an RV. And then Angie goes, when I see Lisa on the boat, my vibes go down, but I could just stand next to her to make my ankles look smaller. And I was like, girl, that's funny, but fucked up.
That's really fucked.
You can't say that.
No, you can't comment on physical appearances.
You can't comment on physical appearances to the world.
No.
That's something you text to your friend.
I don't think she has any.
Angie?
Oh, Angie. Sorry. I
no,
thought...
at least as the one whose friendships are TBD.
The RV comment, that's funny.
Yeah, but can't go...
Can't do cankle.
You can't do like
cankle comedy is not okay.
Not on TV. You have to keep it on the DL.
Ankles are a really delicate thing.
For women especially.
And for men too. Some men have... I get it.
Mm-hmm. No, it's rude.
Heather goes, I'm the primary!
Heather is so drunk this trip. I'm like, I don't know if I've seen her get this hammered.
I have, when she threw up in Palm Springs.
Oh, she actually does get, when she and Jen got in their like 13 fight.
Yeah.
I was getting taken back. I forget that Jen beat the shit out of Heather.
Mm-hmm.
And then Heather was like, I fell.
And
it was really fucked up.
No, they were doing whippets and hitting each other. It was crazy.
It was crazy. We've been through so much on this show.
Someone is in jail on this show.
No, in prison.
Again, how does Allison Mack get out of jail sooner than Jen Shaw?
I don't know. Not as many victims. Lisa, everyone is greeted with like drinks, champagne, margarita shots. And Lisa goes, after this, I'll only do my tequila. I'll make sure you have it.
They cut to Daisy and she's literally like, don't talk to me.
Brittany goes, what I love about Brittany is that she just immediately adopts an accent that any man she's interested in has. So she completely mirrors them. And she goes, what's this? The guy goes, a margarita shot. And she goes, a margarita shot. Use a margarita shot.
Brittany goes, I'm in a smorgasbord of heaven right now. There are men everywhere. I'm like, Brittany's idea of heaven is literally just men. Like, she's the only woman in the world and it's just men. I really think she would love that.
I think it would be great.
Yeah.
Her idea of heaven is no kids, just men.
She's now, since last week's episode, she's really, information is now being dispersed that her ex was abusive, and she's like,
yeah.
So
that made a lot of sense to me, because I was like, it put a lot of things into context. And it also kind of explains her current vibe.
Her regression. But I also think, while that's very sad and true, and I believe it, obviously, and like, I understand, it's also like, you need to step up, though. And like,
you're 54.
You're 54.
You're a woman, and you need to own it and
get therapy,
take accountability, fix it, and like move forward with the rest of your time on this earth. Hild.
My celestial body is a planet of men.
Maybe Mormonism has told her that like when she dies, she'll get her planet of men.
They tell women in Mormonism, like, your husband is more important than you and your kids.
Yeah.
So like their sole priority is their husband.
They're locked in.
Yeah.
Britt and Jared were supposed to be on a 30-day break, but then Brittany, she's like, we were on a 30-day break until he came to help me pack, and then
they fucked.
I guess. I go, you're sick.
She goes, so it starts now. She is rooming with Bronwyn, and she's like, oh, I don't want to room with Bronwyn. Why do I have to room with Bronwyn? And Heather's like, she might not even come. So don't worry.
It's like, also, Bronwyn doesn't want to room with you.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy how Brittany just talks shit about everyone.
She's the worst. Whitney goes, Brittany, if you say Jared's name even once on this trip, we will splash you with water.
We'll throw water on you. Ice bucket challenge. And then Meredith goes, right like now, and comes out of her opioid haze to pour water on Brittany. And I was like, you're bullying her. Meredith like targets her on this boat.
She's an easy target.
I know, but Meredith like goes too hard. She's always pouring water on her, and I was like, that's really disrespectful. Remember when Jen poured a champagne on Angie K and everyone was like,
that was shocking.
Brittany's become the Sheena of this show, but the sacrificial lamb.
The thing that they underestimate Brittany's instability, because you can never...
She'll air your ass right out.
But also never count her out. Like, she could do something crazy physically too, I feel like. I know she's probably harmless deep down, but I think in the right moment, Meredith needs to watch herself, because Miss Mama is operating in 0.5 speed at all times, and she needs to be very careful. She's between 1 and 0 at all times, and Brittany can catch her ass really quickly.
No, Brittany, it doesn't take much to take Meredith by surprise.
Like right now.
Right now. I was like, Meredith,
ew,
you're scaring me.
And then all of a sudden Bronwyn arrives, and she's on a boat, and she's like
this.
It's kind of giving that famous paparazzi photo of Taylor Swift leaving the island when she broke up with Harry Styles, and she was just in the back of the boat with sunglasses on. Do you remember that?
Yes. Wait, I'm a fan of Bronwyn.
Me too.
At this point, I'm like, she's essential. We need her. We crave her.
I also hope that the rumors are true that she was like involved with GTA, Grand Theft Auto. What the fuck?
I think probably what it is, because she explains it. So Bronwyn now is having press come out that like recently.
Can you remember me?
Hanging on the valley.
That's so good. She's in the Virgin Islands. Look at her.
That's where you go to be like dramatic on a boat.
Mm-hmm. What you think happened to Bronwyn is that she just
I think it was probably something to do with business or some business that she was working in. And because her court documents are sealed, so we can't ever know, but the penal code is referenced, and the things covered in that penal code include like grand theft, grand larceny maybe, and then fraud. So it's just like, what was it? But she was never charged. So it's like, we'll never know.
The thing is, though, like, while I have become like a fan of hers, I do think where there is smoke, there's some fire. So something has to be, like, something happened.
Something happened. So but we'll never know what it was.
Do I think that she was like holding people at gunpoint and robbing them of their like Rivian? I don't think so. But I'm also like, was there a business and like a car got repossessed, or I don't know. There's something odd.
Is it Grand Theft Auto?
That's what someone says.
I thought it was Grand Theft.
I wrote down Grand Theft Auto.
Grand larceny.
It's Grand Theft. I think it's both.
I think Britney's saying auto, but it just is because Grand Theft. She just went to Grand Theft Auto, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, identity theft, fraud. It's probably something really.
Britney's just talking out of her ass.
No, she's just saying things. It's probably just like something boring. Like she's not like there was some sort of wire transfer or some sort of stock or finance thing that was like.
But how great would it be if she was like the car thief Don of Salt Lake City?
Or San Francisco. And that's why she got married and fled to Salt Lake.
She's like, it's like Fast and the Furious. Gone in 60 seconds.
Grand Theft Auto should honestly make a Bronwyn character.
Just like a housewife with a flair for danger.
Excuse me. And she goes,
I might look like nothing.
Hands up.
But I'm something.
Britney and Bronwyn are like unpacking in their shared room, and Britney reveals that she's brought a hideous unicorn stuffed animal that when you press its hoof, it says, "Good night, baby. You are loved," in Jared's voice.
That's Warren Jeffs.
This stuffed animal, I was like,
burn it.
Enough. Enough. That's psychotic.
Burn it.
It's so ugly.
Don't put it in the ocean. Because the fish don't need that.
Yeah, also, like, do you think they left that in the ocean? That's litter.
I hope not. They probably didn't.
I hope.
Good night, baby. You are loved.
Britney decides to become the production's primary investigator, and she puts on a bikini with a partial areola hanging out and interviews Bronwyn.
She's got good boobs.
They're big.
They're huge knockers. But she is so, she's never really sure what she's doing, which I think is why she's so compelling to watch.
She goes, so where have you been? She goes,
well,
why didn't you come with us?
She goes, well, Todd was saying it maybe isn't a good idea that I go with someone that's spreading these lies and leaking stories about me to the press. So why would I come on this trip? But I thought if I don't come, it's going to make it worse. She also arrives in a buoy outfit.
Being dug up. Britney's like
this. What? She also arrived in a buoy outfit.
I liked it.
Lisa goes, I've seen her in that outfit before.
On Instagram.
So shady.
Angie K is extremely seasick.
Wait, but first of all, I'm crying at the way that Meredith and Lisa are sidebarring in their room, and Meredith has like a sailor hat on.
She's gone full Captain Ahab.
But there's it's this incredible moment where it almost looks like a split screen because she's hanging on the other side of like the partition in the room, and she's just like, so, she goes, do you think Bronwyn will tell the truth about what's going on? And Lisa will go, an iteration of it, an iteration of the truth. And it zooms in, an iteration.
I'm sure she'll say an iteration.
An iteration.
She'll iterate on the truth.
She'll iterate. She'll ideate and iterate on the truth.
The ladies gather for lunch, but Angie K has to sit outside with a bucket.
See, I get seasick, so I would be...
Can't you pregame seasickness, or are you just like doomed to...
Take Dramamine.
Or like a Benadryl or something?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's ways, but it's tough. Like, it's...
Once it hits you, it like grabs hold.
I threw up once with my grandfather on his boat. He had a little boat. We were on the inlet.
Mm-hmm.
My dad and him was puking the whole time. My grandfather was like trying to relate to me. He was like, it's okay, Rooster.
Yeah, I feel for her.
But this isn't beating the like provincial allegations that Lisa's throwing at her that she like she's seasick which is a very like bourgeois.
Which you're like clearly not used to being on a boat if you're seasick.
Yeah.
I love, she goes, when Angie and Mary are rooming together and she goes, Mary, do you ever get seasick? And she goes, no, I never get seasick.
Because Mary's used to that.
Yeah, Mary is boat life. It's so hot there. It must be at like 100 degrees. Yeah. But the ladies are glowing.
They're
the
really
heat becomes them.
They're dewy.
Bronwyn kind of kicks off lunch. Also, the food doesn't look good. Am I the only one?
Well, first of all, before we get to that,
Brett is making food with anger, not love, and it shows.
Ben. But Bronwyn says, I got evicted from Utah and I went to my house in California to have my baby. And I'm like, did she go to like a weird like Mormon retreat for like teenage mothers?
Wayward.
Like I feel like they had like Catholic versions of that where they would like send a girl away and like she would have
like
her
that
baby.
Irish movie.
Yeah.
Magdalene Sisters.
She would, I feel like she went to something like that. Or like at least had her baby at home out of the shameful eye of Utah.
Bronwyn's like, a lot of things have leaked in the press. And it's really difficult because Todd gets really angry. And I don't know who's digging up all these items in the Salt Lake Tribune, feeding them to the blogs, but it's someone in this group.
And I'm here to find it out. And that's why I to my better judgment, I came. And I'll find out who it is if it means me going overboard.
And then Lisa, out of nowhere, is like, it's definitely not anyone in the group. No one in the group.
I know.
It's like, Lisa.
So good.
No one in the group would do such a thing. People leaked about me, so it can't be me, but it's definitely not anyone because no one in the group would leak.
Who would do that? Whitney
like throws a fork on the ground. Everyone is just like, okay.
But Whitney's so happy the heat is off Alibaba.
Whitney's never been happier to not have to answer the Alibaba allegations.
She goes, Bronwyn, though, is everything okay? Definitely not me.
Definitely, no one in the group would ever do that.
She goes, we've been like hanging out.
I love her.
She's so good.
She's really dropping the ball when it comes to beating any allegations.
But that's why she's so good.
But she's just incredible.
And then Bronwyn starts pressing Lisa, and Lisa goes, oh my God. She goes, this is really triggering me. I'm triggered. This is very triggering for me.
She goes, the allegations are out about me. There were so many allegations and leaks. So who would do it? Not anyone.
Not me. They take to the water, and Heather's riding Captain Jason's back on that little like
Heather's by this point
scuba thing. She's blackout. She's riding his back, and then they like surface out of the water, and she goes, "I'll ride him like a fucking bronco." She's a little bit. I got eliminated. I got eliminated for fucking salt. I got eliminated for fucking salty. She's like Rock of Love level shit. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I'll ride him like a fucking bronco. Ain't no thing. Fuck you. She goes into like, she sits with Brittany on a chair and she's hugging her, and Brittany's like, you're flirting with him. Like, I wanted to flirt with him. And Heather goes, we have history. We've fucked around before. There's nothing there. We fucked around before. She has like the hoarse voice of a girl screaming at a bar. But then there's this incredible shot where Whitney has taken the reins of the scuba. What is it called? Whitney dives into the deep. There's this gorgeous shot of the Wild Rose going deep into the ocean with the scuba. What is it called? Like the little scuba? It's like a little fan, propeller. Scuba van. And she goes, and I go, she is going to discover a race of mermen. She's going into the Mariana Trench. She's going, and she realizes, I am descendant. She goes, I will find the lost city of Atlantis. It was, they said, the real reason why we are here is because the Atlantean race was said to descend from the Grenadines. That was beautiful, that shot. It was. I was like, is she wearing a wig? I think her hair's just like, I keep thinking she's wearing. I know, but then I think maybe her hair is just faded, so it looks more fried. Heather will be like blackout, passed out that night, and she'll get nudged in the middle of the night, and it'll be Whitney, and she goes, Heather. She goes, what? She goes, I have found the Atlanteans. They are in the Grenadines. There is a thriving world there. They want us to come. They have commerce. They say, I can have a jewelry line there.
Let's leave.
They have a postal service, underwater, a coral service.
It's all real.
It's all real, Heather.
Come with me, Heather.
And then she doesn't wake, so Whitney goes alone.
Yeah.
And she's never heard from again.
I would believe, like, Whitney's exit from this show is that she just took the scuba van down to the lost city of Atlantis and started, like, a thriving e-commerce business.
Yeah, and she became... like
the jeweler
celeb.
She's like Jacob the jeweler.
She's from the above world.
Mm-hmm.
You're from the air world.
Mm-hmm. She finds a way to have Alibaba just drop off like weighted boxes.
They will? Are you kidding?
Just anywhere. Name your price.
Shein and Alibaba will always find a way, even if you live in like a underwater habitat.
She'll start like a booming business in Atlantis with her Alibaba jewelry, but they'll be like, it's real because they don't know about Alibaba. They're in Atlantis. And then like I bet like an investigative reporter in Atlantis for like Atlantis.com. The Atlantis Tribune will do some digging and they will do an explosive report on Whitney's Alibaba imports.
I have no choice but to return to the above world.
And she goes, goodbye.
Angie's throwing up is like, she throws up like she tries to put her hand over her mouth and the white vomit just leaks through her fingers.
It's really bad.
And Lisa's, oh my God, that's disgusting. Oh no, poor Eddie, the guy who she's holding on to. Angie's throwing up.
Angie also has never looked better despite like vomiting her brains out. She looks like Kim Kardashian.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was sick, like the level that Angie's sick at, hearing Lisa's voice would send me over the edge. Having someone go, she's clutching his leg. Oh my God.
The narrator comes out.
She goes, I'm so sorry. Ooh, Angie, no more boats for you.
And then Joao, who's also a very angry man.
I think you have to be an angry man to work on a boat.
Yeah, you're right. Brittany kind of sidles up next to him and she's like, that was so fun. And he goes, late night tonight? And I went, oh! And Brittany went, what? And he goes, you guys are going to have a late night tonight? And Brittany goes, oh yeah, we're planning on it.
Brittany goes, did you have fun? She goes, it was good. Good.
He's South African.
She's fully just adopted a new accent.
I was raised in Joburg. The fact that they are referencing Twitter accounts and they start talking about Heather and Whitney, I'm like, I hate that. I hate that they like Twitter accounts are a character.
I know they don't deserve time or energy.
So
on the show,
Heather and Whitney think that Lisa is the leaker because at Amy's house, she was calling her like Fraudwyn or Conwyn.
She called her Fraudwyn, and then a Twitter account published the news about Bronwyn's crimes and called Bronwyn Conwyn. And it happened in such quick succession after their explosive fight at the big Utah socialite's house that they're convinced now that Lisa's behind it.
And then the most beautiful moment of true sisterhood happens. Heather goes, Whitney, go get Meredith. And Whitney goes, okay. And she does a backward somersault off the bed, which I'm like, cousin.
They're friends again.
That's cousin shit.
That's cousin shit.
That's what you do when you're related.
But also when Whitney comes in the room, you just hear her knocking. She goes, Heather. And then Heather goes, come on in, girl. I'm just like, come on in, little girl. Drunk as a skunk.
She goes, come on. And then Meredith rolls up with sunglasses on. I'm like, oh, she's
in a robe.
She's buzzing right now.
Mm-hmm.
She's barred the fuck out.
They kind of break it down for Mare, and Meredith goes, so you think she's engaging with the press in an inappropriate way?
Yes.
And they're like, yes.
She goes, well, I think, so Meredith plays it really well, which makes me think she knows about this because she
agrees.
She does a very political thing of like, well, I don't know if Lisa would have done that, but I guess we'll have to see.
And if she did, that's horrible.
But I'm not saying she did.
Meredith is like, she won't take a stand on anything except if it's taking a stand against Britani.
And seizures.
Meredith goes, there's no proof and correlation does not equal causation. I was like, okay.
She and Lisa are in true cahoots.
They're back in each other's good graces, and Meredith doesn't want to compromise that.
Then Captain Jason comes in and swaddles Angie and puts a bag of ice by her legs, which I was like, wow, that makes sense. It would like cool the whole body.
Yeah, you just need like a cooling effect.
I want him to like tuck me in.
Poor Angie.
I know.
I was like so nice of Mary to stay with her.
She's a really good friend.
But also like, I don't know if I was seasick if I would want any food smells in the room.
Also, you hear Mary blows out some diarrhea in the other bathroom.
A huge shit.
She comes out and she goes, good as new. Ready to eat.
I was like, I felt sick in that moment. Like I astral projected to like Angie just laying on a bed feeling so awful, and you're hearing like,
good as new. Do you think I get suppository vibes from her?
Me too, a little bit. A blowout that right before dinner time, that's just not like my typical time.
I mean, yacht, sea life, sea stomach is real.
I guess like big lunch and some drinks, a blowout could occur.
So they go out.
They're staying in tonight.
So the girls are gathered around the table. They start getting food presented to them, and then Bronwyn is wearing little Powerpuff shoulder pad. What are those called?
Like a
puffy sleeve.
A puff sleeve.
And she just goes.
Well, so Heather's like, you'll notice that 2 seats are missing. Mary and Angie are staying in their room. And I'm sad to be missing Mary's commentary tonight. And then Britani goes, I do not miss Mary's commentary. And Heather goes, we have a rule that you can only talk shit if someone is in front of you. And then Bronwyn goes, well, you talk shit about everyone, Britani. You talk shit about Meredith the other day. And then reveals that Britani...
She goes, fine, let's go. Do you want to go in? I'll go. She goes full Kelly Dodd in the Ireland bus, where she just announces every secret everyone has ever said.
And so Britani was in a fitting room being like, I don't get Meredith. Like she's like basically having a seizure every time she gets mad, and she goes from 0 to 60, and it's so crazy, and I don't understand her.
She goes to Lisa, she says you big sister her in a way that she doesn't appreciate. And Meredith, she says you go 0 to 100 and you pretend to have seizures. And Meredith goes, pretend to have seizures, eh? She goes, I've never pretended to have seizures in my life, but that's a horrible thing to say about somebody. There are people who have seizures and they are very serious. And one of those people happens to be my child. She has something for everything.
Always something. I thought about you in this moment.
I felt seen.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I know Carey's watching this and being like, good on her.
There was some newscaster on like the Today Show years ago, like when I was in college during the seizure time, and they said they like made fun of someone for looking like they were having a seizure, and my mom goes, and I'll never watch it again.
She went Meredith Marks.
She did.
She rode for you.
Pretends to have a seizure, eh?
I've never had a seizure in my life, and that's a horrible thing to say. And so Britani's like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you're being crazy right now. I don't get why you act like
Not
that.
a lie.
No, it's true.
Very true.
Meredith, you're very activated towards Britani. You've thrown water on her 3 times now.
About to do it again.
They both throw water at each other, and it just kind of lands on Bronwyn, and Bronwyn's like, what? I never. And gets up and kind of runs away.
Meredith goes like this. Very dainty. And then Britani stands up and tosses, and then, oh my God. Horrible.
And then Heather kind of tries to rein in the women again. She goes, we're privileged women living our best fucking lives, but we need to own things in order to move forward. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Also, while
Heather?
Bronwyn is like skulking around, like wiping the water off, one of the the deckhands come in, and they really act like the staff is like invisible in this, which is
it's incredible to watch.
It's very insulting.
It's so rude.
It's so rude.
But they've been doing that this whole season.
Yeah.
It's been like a running bit of like sometimes their relation to staff. I've never seen that represented as much on like a.
They're privileged women.
Housewife.
Yeah.
We are privileged women living our best fucking lives.
Let's fucking cheers to
like,
it.
Heather, shut the fuck
up.
Though I will say, in her confessionals, Heather's hair looks so good. I took a picture of it. I'm going to show it to my colorist.
She looks phenomenal.
I literally was like, should I get extensions? I was like, to go just down
maybe to
here.
London to meet Victoria, to meet Kate.
For Vicky?
And Princess Kate.
Everyone's so thin in London.
Yeah, you have to really, I mean, you'll fit in well. You have to lose 10 stones.
10 stone. I need to lose 3 stone by November.
Everyone is really thin there and just like...
Because the food's bad, right?
Not great.
It's like gravy.
Yeah.
It's mush.
The best food in London that I had was Indian food.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Go to Brick Lane.
I'm going to go.
Go to Shoreditch Dole.
I'm going to go
But
to
everyone
Shoreditch.
is truly like so thin and stylish and everyone smokes. And
I'm really nervous.
Why?
Because I just get nervous about the rain. The rain sometimes ruins me.
What do you mean?
It turns me into just like a sloppy.
You love the rain.
I love it, but I just don't know.
You can make it work though. They make it work.
All right, you're right.
You'll make it work.
You're so right.
Then
Whitney goes, we need to talk about the little conversation we had on our bed earlier. Don't we, Meredith?
And Heather goes, you were there, Meredith. And Meredith goes, yes, I was there.
And she goes, and I do think you should talk about it. Go right ahead.
The lawyer is ever present, even in a haze.
Said she won't even give them this one win.
Heather goes, I think you are the leaker, Lisa. I think you're... And Lisa goes, oh my God, what are you talking about?
How could you say that about me?
I've never dug up dirt on anyone. I'm like, you literally have like...
All you do is dig up dirt.
You have like private investigators on a retainer.
Just be like, yeah, and I'll do it again.
Yeah.
She's like, how dare you say that? If you think that, then we can't be friends. I was like, okay, well, that means you're the leaker then.
Yeah. Captain Jason, Daisy, and Joao come out bringing little slivers of cheesecake. Yeah, the food looked
really shitty. It looked like an angry man in a basement made it.
Some of the chefs are so good on Below Deck. There's one chef who tried out for American... who tried out for America's Next Top Model. You realize she had a cameo.
Oh.
And she famously...
I was like, I don't recognize.
No, she's a she. She's a she chef, but a shoe chef.
A sheaf.
And she's a sheaf in charge, and she says, in a blackout haze, she goes, eat my cooter. But she made really good food. I forget her name.
Okay.
But yeah, the food, I was like, this sliver of cheesecake? I was like,
Ben.
How dare you?
Ben needs to go. He needs to go on like a eat, pray, love trip.
Mm.
So
they completely ignore them. Captain Jason was going to join them.
No, and he's like, I'm out of here. Lisa's screaming at Heather. She's screaming at everyone at the table. She turns to Meredith. She goes, you better have had my back in there or else. And Meredith's like, she goes silent again. And Heather is, don't you fucking throw your weight around at her. Don't scare her. Dear Meredith, you don't need to be scared of her. Everyone here has been a great friend to you. And I was like, I kind of like this version of Heather because she's making good points.
She is.
And then Whitney stands up and tries to walk over to Lisa. And Lisa goes, don't come near me. Don't you dare come near me. And Whitney goes, I am coming near you.
Oh, the Wild Rose. She doesn't fit. She doesn't belong in the air world. She belongs in sea world.
In Atlantis.
In the water world.
I want to sell my jewels in Atlantis.
I belong in the sea. I'm not supposed to be here.
I'm coming near you. And when Lisa goes, stop talking about me. All you do is talk about me. The only thing you have to talk about. You're lucky I even talked to any of you.
She goes, I'm leaving. I'm going to leave right now. And Heather goes, what, are you going to leave the boat? And she goes, yes. And I was like, what if Lisa literally swims to the shore?
She probably would.
She calls John.
She goes, I'm not the source of the fucking dirt. And she goes like up to Heather and she's like cupping Heather's face. And she goes, why would you ever say this to me? Why would you make me do this? You're just saying things that aren't true. Everyone else has leaks. I've leaked. People have leaked about me. So there's nothing.
There's a leak in my house.
And Chef Ben comes out where they're supposed to, which I was also like, please. I don't think you should, because he's coming out so that everyone can go, thank you.
It's customary on a yacht, I think.
Is it?
From what I've seen on Below Deck, the chef always comes out and kind of like...
And you have to be like,
how is the food? That. It's like a thing. So
I know, but I was just like, when you're turning out mid-food like that,
well,
you can't expect to get the applause you seek.
She immediately calls Daddy John. She goes, I've never done John. John, I need you to come. I'm out of here. I want to leave the boat. I'm out of here. John, where are you?
She's running away. Heather's running after her, and she calls John. She goes, John, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. And
can you imagine getting that call?
No, John's definitely, like, he knows when a call like that is coming.
He, like,
part of me was like, is he even on the other line? Or is she just pretending?
John, I need you now. Oh my God, I need to leave the boat. I've never done anything to them.
They're saying that.
They're attacking me.
I've leaked.
He's like, the leak? What are you talking about?
She's like, the leak. I leaked the dirt.
Oh, okay.
They all say that. And they said, Heather said, just admit it. Just admit you're the leak. And how could she say that?
And he's
I
like, well, why don't you just, he's like, honey, why don't you just admit it? She goes, no.
He's like, but you are.
You are the leak.
She goes, no.
And then Heather is like bulldozing her way down to get to Lisa, because I think Heather suddenly feels bad, because I think ultimately Heather's like a nice person and feels bad.
Well, and I think all of this could be avoided if Lisa just admitted that she's the leak.
They would forgive her.
Also, it's funny.
It is funny.
But she's making it worse by denying her leakage. It's very Vanderpump.
It's giving radar online.
Good. And Heather bursts into Angie and Mary's room sobbing. I was like, Heather has reached sob point of the drunkenness experience, where I was like, this is now I don't know if you can get back from this.
And Angie goes, that was very brave of you. That was very brave of you. Congrats.
Mary
to confront her.
Good, Heather. Good.
Good.
I was like, supportive queen.
Mm-hmm. You hear Mary before they come down to you. Oh, I hear Lisa. I hear Heather.
You can also hear the TV on. They're literally just laying, watching TV. I love that.
They're watching The Crown.
Whitney sneaks into the kitchen.
She goes, Daisy, take me to kitchen. I need to bring food with me to bring to Waterworld.
I just want to get closer to Atlantis.
I'm further down in the boat.
The closer I get to Atlantis, the better.
Daisy's like, okay, come along.
And they show, like, she's like, I want to know where you sleep. And they show her their really sad rooms, and she goes, it's so cute.
She's trying.
I know. Brittany's reached like drunk horny part of the night, and Jason is standing next to her. She goes, can I ask you a question? Do you really run the ship? He goes, yes.
She goes, yeah, I'm the captain.
Can you give me a tour? He goes, not tonight.
He's like, I'm not into this.
She's like, I was just trying to find a way out of here. And then she walks down. Lisa Barlow is full Princess Di on the edge of the deck,
on the
sitting
squishy
alone,
plank,
talking to fucking John. And Lisa, as Stu, is like keeping watch over Lisa to make sure she doesn't like kill herself. And Brittany goes, hi, Muscles. I'm just trying to find my friend. And like walks over to Lisa.
Get away from me.
Get away from me. Get the fuck away from me. And she goes, I'm not going to get away. I'm just going to give you a little rub.
Brittany.
I love, can I ask you a question?
Are you really in charge?
Do you really run the ship? Yes. But I like that none of them really know. Because even when the ship left the harbor, Lisa goes, well, where's Captain Jason? And they go, he's driving the ship. And she goes, oh.
They're like, they think it's like the ship is alive.
Or like you just push a button and the ship drives. Or like they're fake people, but there's Brittany like a whole other team of people that actually run the ship.
I think Brittany really wanted to know.
Can I ask you a question?
Can I get a tour?
Do you really run the ship?
He's like, no, get away from me.
Can you give me a tour? Gross.
Do you know how many people probably ask him that?
Everyone. Yeah. Every single woman.
And then Lisa on the phone, just promise me you'll come for me. Promise. I'm like, you think John's going to come on a 15-hour trip to Canouan?
He was in the morning. Please be here in the morning. Like would have to get on a flight in 1 hour to like get there. But he wouldn't even, there's no way he could get there.
What about her son? His school.
Henry. He goes, what about Henry? She goes, he's a fresh wolf. He'll figure it out. He can make food for himself. I've seen him do it. He makes quesadillas with little cheese. Great in a pinch.
He's great in a pan.
He works well under pressure.
He can make a pancake like no one else.
He can turn the oven on.
He can always go to Wendy's. He drives, right? He's 12. Okay.
Well, he's a CEO.
He's a CEO
of his own company and brand. She's also surrounded by fish. The final shot is the fish have come to...
You see the show? It's going to be like that kid who jumped into the Caribbean and got eaten by a shark.
Oh my God. Remember that?
Wasn't
that last year?
It was last year. It's crazy.
That was fucking crazy.
Well,
she goes, I'm leaving in the morning.
She is not. No, she's going to stay. We see her in the next episode. We see the trailer.
The next night, she's there.
Well, let's shout out our girls who never leave. Alphabetical.
It's alphabetical.
Alex Delisle.
Ash Kelly.
Obviously.
Brittany Rindem-Weiss.
Britt Johansson.
Butternut Posh.
Kara England.
Kathy West.
Danielle from the Brim.
David from Switzerland.
Diego and Darian, DC's Tom Ford couple.
Drew from Toronto.
Drone.
Emily Vaughn.
Emily. Gina Sapienza.
Happy birthday, Daddy Ethan Robertson.
Ooh, welcome. Jess.
Katie Sulin.
Katie the Sup Lawyer.
Kim Lucas.
Kyle Vest.
Lilia Farrell.
Lucy from London.
Maloney Martyr.
Hello, Maloney Martyr. Mariah K.
Mary.
Matthew Thomas.
Million Doll Hair Baby.
Modern Counseling, McLean, Virginia.
Mr. Brandon.
Maltesov Lulz.
Nadav Haviv.
Nick Sedaris.
One of the Dolls.
Orlando.
Owsley Robinson.
Patron of the Farts.
Pradama.
Pradama. Ro Rosengarten.
Sarah Elizabeth from Boston.
Sexy Neve Gandalf.
Teddy the Schnauzer and Tony and Mango's cult.
And Marchesa Cassetti. Wow, welcome new cult members.
Welcome. What's our cult count? 45. 45 gorgeous members.
Very glad Pradama changed back to Pradama.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's still him.
We'll never know.
Guys, thank you so much for listening.
Thank you all for being here. And this episode continues with like a killer party.
Meet us back in the Grenadines next week.
We'll see you back in, what's this place called?
Canouan.
This fake SeaWorld. The fake Canouan they speak of. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Sexy Unique Podcast is created and hosted by me, Lara Marie Shanehalls, and co-hosted by the inimitable Carey O'Donnell. This episode is produced by Sierra Pavia. The audio and video versions are edited by Morgan McDonald. Production and post-production services provided by Bad Ladder. Additional production assistance provided by Jen Shad.